Hey, this is journal page 290, lesson 12.4, and it says, tell whether the triangles are similar and explain. So remember, if two triangles have two angles that are congruent to each other, then they are similar because the third angle automatically has to be congruent. So they would have all three angles congruent to each other. Well, here I have a 30, a 122, and a y. And here I have a 122, a 28, and an x. So I'm going to have to figure out what y is here. So I know that 122 degrees plus 30 degrees plus y equals 180 because it's a triangle. This would be 152 plus y equals 180. Subtract 152 from each side. And y equals 28. And now in this second triangle, I have a 122, a 28, and now I know that I have at least two angles that are, well, I have two angles that are the same. The third one obviously would be the same as well. So this is a yes. Yes. And when it says explain, because two angles are congruent. Number 2. Same kind of problem. So for number 2, we've got a 52, a 40, and a y. And we have to find out what that y is to see if we've got 2 over here that'll match it. So we have 52 plus 40 plus y equals 180. 92 plus y equals 180. Subtract 92, subtract 92. And y equals 88. And this says 86. So I have a 52, a 40, and we just found out this would have been 88. And here I have 40, so those two match. This 86 doesn't match either of those. And so we don't have two angles that would match up. If I figured out this was 40 and 86 and did figure out that one, it would have been 54. So only one angle here. So no, because two angles are not congruent. So they are not similar. Okay, exactly the same kind of problem here for number 3, where I have a 105 and a 20 and a y. And we know if we add all those up, they equal 180 because it's a triangle. So 125 plus y equals 180. Subtract 125 from each side. That's ugly, but it'll work. Y equals 55. And this is 65, 20, and so that does not match. Okay, so not congruent. So, not similar. So no, because two angles are not congruent. Last one that's like this, number 4. I have y, 90, and 35. Y plus 90 plus 35 equals 180. Y plus 125 equals 180. Subtract 125, subtract 125. Y equals 55. And 55 is the other angle here, so this would be a yes. because we just found out this was 55. Yes, two angles are congruent. Last problem, you can use similar triangles to find the height of a tree. Triangles ABC, so ABC, the big triangle here, is similar to triangle DEC, DEC. We could tell they're similar because obviously this angle is the same in both of them, and they're both right triangles, so they have a right angle. So that angle and that angle are the same for each triangle. That angle is the exact same angle for each triangle, so obviously it is congruent to itself. So they both have two congruent angles. Obviously, this third angle would also be congruent. But anyway, so they're similar triangles. What is the height of the tree? So we're trying to look for that height. So we'll write a proportion, and we'll take the small triangle. I like to put the small figures dimensions on top. So 4 and 6. 4 feet and 6 feet. The 6 would be the, well, it doesn't say it's the shadow this time. So the 6 is down here along the ground. A 4 is the height of the man. And then I don't put 9 down for this because it's not 9 for this triangle here. This isn't a triangle. That would just be a trapezoid. We're looking this whole length right here. So this 9 plus 6 is 15, corresponds to this 6. So 6 for the little triangle, 15 for the big triangle, because you got to add both those up. So 15 go down here. 4 was right here, and X is right here. We don't know what that is yet. And we could do cross products. 4 times 15 is 60. So cross products, 6 times X is 6X. 4 times 15 is 60. Divide by 6, divide by 6. X equals 10 feet. Okay, 10 feet. And from the picture, yeah, it's a little more than twice as high as that guy. Although sometimes the picture is not very accurate. All right, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Have an awesome evening.